All right, everyone. Your host, Cy Smith, coming to you on a Blue Wednesday. It is the second Wednesday of the month. And so we're going to be conducting our BW2 meeting. I'm expecting Rady to jump on. We have a new person and anyone else that got the text, but it will be recorded so this can be reviewed later by the people who can't get on, sort of like a training exercise. That's the title I put in it because yesterday I did YT2's meeting. And again, we recorded it and someone already was able to see it, and because they saw it, they was able to learn a little bit more. So I do think there's a benefit of doing these videos and recording them so they can be used as training. So at 7 o'clock, I believe in respecting everyone's time. So I'm going to get started with the frame, and as Rady and others jump on, we'll just bring them in. So National Block Club University whole mission is about the shooting and killing. As I always say, we can't stop shooting and killing without addressing all the underlying issues that's attached to it. And economics is the reason for slavery. So we know that economics is crucial. And so that's why every Wednesday is our economic day. That's the day we focus on supporting Black-owned businesses. I'm a firm believer that the world is going to be in a better place when we do right by the Black people. I call it telling the truth. Everything else is either telling a lie or reinforcing a lie when you ignore it. So we have to tell the truth. And the truth is that a lot of people who's in positions of authority and power got it because of a corrupt structure, immoral structure and system. So what we're doing is designed to use time to our advantage. Every Wednesday means that we're going to be repetitive and it'll keep going forever. And so now that we attach economics to that Wednesday, now we have a forever capacity to keep getting our people to at least one day out the week focus on buying Black, supporting Black, getting our Black owners to a place where they got to go out and hire staff because they know Wednesdays is coming, and Wednesday means extra on top of extra support. So what we did is we've taken, it's 4 Wednesdays a month typically. So we've taken all 4 Wednesdays and we've attached different businesses to each Wednesday. Because we know Wednesdays is forever, now as we attach these industries to those various different out of the 4 Wednesdays, is going to allow us to have a forever agenda. So that's what I want to kind of go over. I'm going to do all BW1 and I'm going to go all the way through to BW4, even though today is BW2 only. So we're going to come back around to 2, but I want to go over the other ones so people will know why we're doing this. And I think the best way of describing why we're doing this is because in the past, in the Black community, we've organized ourselves around individual personality and correct charismatic leadership. And I think the path forward for us is not putting all our eggs in the basket of an individual, because what ends up happening is they become a target. And when you're a target, it becomes easier for you to be corrupted or for the powers that be that want to maintain the status quo to target your family and friends. So by organizing ourselves around time, which is the unstoppable resource, they can't stop that. So here's the business, the industries that's tied to this time. So all apparel is the first Wednesday I'm talking about. So all people that deal with apparel, all our beauticians, all our chefs, disc jockeys, all our entertainers, farmers, restaurants, seamstress, and travel agents, they're the first Wednesday. So that first Wednesday, we have those group of people we're interacting with, and we do that every first Wednesday of the month. I'm gonna skip over today because I'm gonna come back around. The third Wednesday of each month is coming up next Wednesday. That's all of our accountants, all of our barbers, our dentists, our doctors, all of our funeral homes, all of our landscapers, lounges. It's all of our massage or skin professionals and all our moving companies. Every third Wednesday, that's that group. And then the fourth Wednesday is the largest. That's dealing with all our auto mechanics, all of our book authors, all of our bricklayers, carpenters, corner stores, electricians, journalists, lawyers, marketers, painters, and plumbers. So that fourth Wednesday is a big deal because the fourth Saturday is our summit, which is everyone getting together. So it makes sense that 3 days before that, we deal with the largest group of Black uh, business industries. Then today, which is the second Wednesday, we're going over this agenda here. So all of our second Wednesday personnel is beauty supply store owners, cellular store owners, car washes, cleaners, all types of cleaners, residential, commercial, dry cleaning, car wash, cleaning, all daycares, all gas stations, all landlords, also realty company professionals, all liquor store owners, and all nail salons. That group, this second Wednesday, is typically the group where we have mainly foreigners that's in Black neighborhoods making this money. So that's not as guaranteed to be Black owned, but we still have them into this system that allows us every second Saturday to put in some work when it comes to that. So now that I broke that down, I'm gonna put up a slide here because I want you guys to kind of see, have a tangible to walk away with as well. So in order for us to really get our communities together, the Black dollar must circulate. We have something called circulate or suffocate. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. And so we want to make it easier for us to circulate our dollars with each other, which is why in this case here, we're talking about Black businesses, but we're also the other days of the week talking about Black residents pooling together $1. That's $12 a year, $1 a month. So it's going to allow us to, no matter what, be able to turn our communities around with our own money, meaning that we're in control of when we stop supporting what we're doing here. So I had it up. Here we go, right here. And I got to put Rady's picture in the one in my phone. So I'm going to post this and I'm going to go back and update it and put Rady's picture in it. So just give me a second. I did upload it. So let me download it now. That was the wrong one. And while we're waiting for that, we'll be also going over how we link the businesses to our students. So that way the residents have another reason to support you guys, knowing that when they spend money with you, it's coming right back to support their children based on the grade that's been linked to them. So I am going to spend a little time going over the grades that's linked to each one of those. All right, I can't see right now. Did anyone join us? Okay. All right. Let me see. I got to post this. I thought I had it posted, but maybe not. All right. If I don't pull it up, I'm going to keep this one up so I can break down what you're looking at still. I was hoping to pull up the latest one, but this one would do. Just our superstar for today picture isn't on here, and I wanted you guys to see her picture. So essentially, I just described everything on the right side. I went through each one of those industries to highlight what we're concentrating on and when. So today is BW2 Blue Wednesday, second Wednesday of the month. So it's beauty supply stores down to nail salons. That's today's agenda. So today, all day, I've been working on what we could do to support each one of those industries, what we can do to support making sure that they got that increased traffic, financial support, and so forth. What I want to turn your attention to is what's to the left of them. So what's to the left of them is the Tuesday agenda. Wednesday is all about economics, but Tuesday is all about education. So yesterday it was all about education, and it's the same format. Tuesday, first Tuesday of the week, second Tuesday of the week, third Tuesday, and then the fourth Tuesday of the week. So these Tuesday leaders are focused on our students. So as you can see, Jackie, she focuses on kindergarten through third grades. You see Sister Danielle, she focuses on fourth through sixth grade, so middle school. Then you see Brother Evan Credit, he focused on our seventh and eighth graders. And then Darlena Battle focused on all our high schools, ninth and 12th grade. So when you look at this, you're looking at an organization where our businesses are being organized, our business being organized. Sorry about that. I hope you guys can hear me because someone just called. That normally throws me off. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on one second. All right, so let's get back to the programming here. All right, so we're talking about the Tuesday agenda, how it ties into the Wednesday agenda. And because we're recording, you guys will be able to play it back. So now I want to put up so we can go over exactly how the Wednesday people should be working with the Tuesday people in a perfect world, what that looks like. So I want to show you guys that for every grade on why the parents will probably agree with what we're doing because they see how the benefits come back to their students. All right, so here we go. This here, and you can ignore the Mississippi title, that will change to whoever neighborhood we're in, city. So that'll change and rotate. What won't change is the linkages. So I'm gonna zoom in again. So let's just go over kindergartners, all daycare owners, which is one of our partners today. They're linked to kindergartners. All entertainers, painters, and veterinarians we're asking to put money behind kindergartners. All gardeners, like liquor store owners and seamstress, are first graders. All corner stores, firefighters, fishermen, or martial arts, second graders. So you see where it's going. Every single grade has at least 3 or 4 industries that's going to, as they learn about this, put money behind every grade award. So that way, every single month, these awards, financial awards, are going out to our young people, which in turn will motivate the residents, the parents, to go and support the Black businesses they see put money directly back into their youth. So if anyone is on, I would love to get your thoughts on that before I take that slide down. Let's see who we was just joined by. There she is. What's up, Queen?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Hear you perfectly fine.
Okay. Hello,
Excellent, excellent.
everybody.
Just you and I, but it is recorded, and that's going to help because
Okay.
you'll be able to play it back too. So that'll be a benefit there. All
Okay.
right. So how much did you hear about me breaking down the benefit of the Tuesday people and the Wednesday people?
Well, actually, I just got on, and so in saying that, I just heard the tail end of what you were saying.
All right, let's go back. I was looking for your picture, the one because I printed this up. I thought I posted it so I can download it. I didn't. So let me put it back up so you can see.
Yeah, let
Um,
me see what this looks like.
no, it's your profile picture. So you already approved the picture because it's yours, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, it's the one you like already. So right there on the BW2 is your picture there. That's all. So
Wait a
I was
minute.
explaining
What,
based on this
which one is
structure
mine? Oh, I'm sorry.
today, BW2. You see it?
BW. I know there's nothing there.
Right. That's why I said I was looking for the one I did today to put it up here, and I just haven't downloaded it to my phone so I can upload it to the Zoom.
Oh,
So
okay.
it is created, it is done. I just haven't uploaded it on this phone yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was explaining the businesses that's linked to you and how going forward, as we get you trained and comfortable, that a text, an email, whatever, will go out to those industries so that way they can be on and get the update. And then I was explaining how next week it'll be BW3, so it'll be those businesses getting this update. So that way it's only once a month to the businesses, but for us, it's making sure like almost 30 some 40 different industries are being engaged and staying connected. So that's what's on the right side. On the
Okay.
left side is where the businesses, based on what their business is, I was explaining that they all support one grade in particular. So like all beauty supply store owners help out our third graders. And so when you look at it from that standpoint, you will see Jackie Harris has the third grader list. And so that's how the left side works with the right side and vice versa.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
All right. So now, if you guys know, when you watch this, those who's going to watch the replay of it, I want to highlight, uh, and here it is here. So this is the one with Rady's uploaded picture on there. Okay. So I just showed you the big version of what you're looking at that says Tuesday, Wednesday support plan right underneath. I'm going to zoom in right there. So there's Rady's beautiful picture right there. Y'all see that? Now you see it? There you go.
Yes.
Same thing we just looked at, but now it's filled in. I got to add Kim's picture at the bottom there. But
Oh, okay.
I want to zoom out so you guys can see the bigger picture here. So you got Tuesday agenda, Wednesday agenda, Friday agenda, and Saturday. Let's zoom in on that so everyone can see what's happening here. So what's happening here is every Friday is Love Senior Citizens Day. So the first Friday is 60-year-olds to 69-year-olds. Then the second Friday is 70-year-olds to 79-year-olds. Third Friday, 80 to 89. And then the fourth Friday is 99 and up. So y'all see, we're taking time that's unstoppable. Fridays will be here when we dead and gone. And we're attaching some information that will allow us to keep recruiting and building that population to that time frame. What do you think about that, Ray?
I think that's awesome. I think that's how we can become connected and stay in touch with each other and support
And
each
it's
other.
system. Do you see how it's not led by a leader, it's systematic because that time tells you when?
Right. Right. That's the wonderful thing about your program.
Well, it ain't mine. Sorry.
Well, right, it's ours. Right, you're
You know
right. It's
that.
ours.
Right. So that's Friday, Love on Our Seniors Day. And eventually, when we get this where it is, you will have Rady over there talking to her beauty supply owners, cellular store owners, cleaners, saying, "Hey, we need that Friday discount for our seniors." So another benefit that's going to happen when the elders know Friday is their day. They get out there and make it happen because they know we loving on them differently. So that's just something to look forward to. All
Right. That
right.
that would
So
really be nice. And that does motivate people to go into the businesses too.
oh yeah. And what we're doing with all of this, we're making sure that it's circulating. So you might, in this case, give a discount on Friday, but because you got increased traffic, that makes up for it. So we don't want no losers. We want win-win. So
Correct.
now look at the Saturday leaders. So Saturday, the first Saturday of the month is BS1, the second Saturday is BS2, third Saturday. So again, when these times are associated, you can't stop it. You can't stop time. So the more black people hear it and adopt the timetables, the enemy can't stop us because it's based on something that's unstoppable, time. So as you can see, the first Saturday, it's probably hard to read, 5-year-olds all the way to 9-year-olds. Then the second Saturday is 10-year-olds to 13-year-olds. Then the third Saturday is 14 to 17-year-olds. And then the last Saturday is 18 to adulthood, 21. So this allows us to, once those leaders are in place, to ensure that we're communicating to the 5 to 9-year-olds on the first Saturday. What's the plan? What are we doing with y'all? What do y'all want to do so we can develop y'all? And the same with the second Saturday, third Saturday, fourth Saturday. So as y'all see here, we got those 4 times: Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, with real working committees to ensure that our people hear about this and hopefully can buy into it so we can start using the unstoppable resource to fix our communities. What do you think, Grady?
I think that's awesome. And that's what we need. Because if we don't know where the resources are, you can't use them.
So now I'm gonna back out so everyone can see this. So uh, that logo on the top left, that's our logo. It represents each person having 3 layers of support. Every single person, woman, man, child, they're in the middle. And it's all about tier one, their personal goals, what they're personally trying to deal with that we can support. That's where the 7 daily living habits come in. You're looking for a job. Well, Wednesday is economic day. Get in touch with us. We go link you to the employer's hire. I'm trying to get off of drugs. Thursday is health day. Get in touch. We go. So the point is that first circle is all about you personally. The second circle is tier two. We call that the neighborhood circle. So this way your governors of the zip code come in that they're looking out there the whole neighborhood, making sure we have what assets identified so we can link them to the people in need. Then the third circle is the professions, the industries. Whether I'm a nurse, teacher, lawyer, plumber, carpenter, bricklayer, that's tier three. So that's making sure that every single person has those 3 layers of support. Any thoughts, questions on that?
No, that's actually a really nice design.
It's the truth. Make sure our people is covered.
Right.
This here represents the future economy. So this is like the 2050 plan for us, where we think these 3 things is the future economy for Black people worldwide. information, which is the new liquid gold. It's worth everything. That's why people be telemarketing and pulling your data, because your personal data gives them the gateway to your economy. So that's why that's so important information. Travel, moving around. This is big because the more people travel, the more you create vibrancy in our neighborhoods, which is why every black zip code in Chicago is linked to a different city. And we're going to get those people from those cities coming to their Chicago zip code, spending money on Wednesday, economic day, helping the elders out on Friday, helping the youth out on Saturday. So those habits will allow whoever is traveling to know what the agenda is wherever they touch down at. And then the final one is the for-profit side. So we don't spend too much time talking about it, but we got to control the real estate in our communities. So that's dealing with all our realtors, all our landlords, making sure that we get the real estate and that we are having our people do the landscaping, roofing, carpentry, and so forth. What do you think about the new economy there?
I think it's excellent. And where I'm currently at, there are big changes coming along. And actually, that's what I'm kind of working on right now,
Yes,
making
yes,
sure we
yes.
don't get X'd out.
And that's the big deal for us when we look at the all three of these areas here. The one underneath that is why you're going to see that information is everything. So you can't see it here. So I'm gonna come out of this one and I'm gonna bring it up by itself. But it says 108 meetings each month, and I'm gonna take it out now so I can bring up that all by itself. Okay, we've been joined by, is it Brother Seymour? He might be not able to speak. So let me pull this up so you guys can see it. Here we go, right here. All right. So this here is a better version, and I'm gonna zoom in on certain points. But what this says is 100 meetings every single month. We've been doing this for at least 15 years, every single month. We did this before Zoom and COVID, so it was all done on conference calls and in person. But now with Zooms, it makes it easy for us to do it this way. So what this is, 108 is overkill on purpose. It's overkill on purpose. It's designed to overwhelm, because what we are going through as a people is a lot. And so this allows us to match a lot with a lot. But for each person, you don't have to care about all 108. We want people to use this as a shopping cart. You just pick what you care about and put it in the shopping cart. Leave everything else, but it's enough else so that it's something for everyone. So let's go through these. The 108 is really eight. The 108 is really eight. And you see teams 1 through 8 underneath those titles there. Teams 1 through 8. So when we come over here to team 1, this is our business people. So if you see here, you see animals, which is veterinarians, day spas, book authors, clerical, DJs, photographers, salespeople, science people, cleaners, entertainers, poets, journalists, business people, travel agents, engineers. So that represents those personnel that we have in our neighborhoods all over. So we want to always gather that information, who they are, where they are in their career, what it is that they want to accomplish, so we can link them to others so that they can execute what they want to see happen. What's your thoughts on that, Rady? That's the team 1 business side.
I think it's excellent. That's this is how you connect, and this is something that needs to be done because that's what we need to do: connect.
You see those hours next to them on the left of them?
Mm-hmm.
Those times is how we conduct the 108 meetings. They all got unique times and they're on different days. So that way there's no interference. It's all unique. And so we don't have to worry about them being missed, the 2 meetings happening at the same time. We don't have to worry about that. They're all on different days in a 30-day window. All
That's
right,
good.
next is team 2. Team 2 represent the non-black owned businesses in black neighborhoods extracting money out. So gas stations, liquor stores, corner stores, nail salons, beauty supply stores, all owned by other ethnic groups in our neighborhoods. So having these once a month meetings for each one of those topics, it allow us to zero in on the black owned nail salons, zero in on the black owned gas stations, so we can find out how we can support them so that we can grow. And essentially, the logic behind this is that is nothing wrong with Black people fighting for Black neighborhoods. No different than Chinatowns all over America, Greek towns all over America. You know, you got little Italy's all over America. It's nothing wrong with Black people focusing on ourselves. As a matter of fact, it's the first law of nature, self-preservation. So to not do it, we feel is a problem. So Team 2 allows us to be out there if we had to protesting and calling attention to the exploitation in our neighborhoods. Any thoughts on that one?
I think is absolutely excellent. And because everybody, like you said, everybody else supports everybody else. And that's why I look for businesses that are ran by my,
Yeah.
people that look like me.
And really it goes to the global Black comfort. It's a global comfort of the Black bottom, where we're everyone is comfortable with Blacks on the bottom. It is almost like if you say anything against that, now you're being racist. No, when you're on the bottom, the number one thing to do is to get yourself off the bottom, so you're not down there suffocating while everyone's trampling over you. So we challenge people who will say that's reverse racism. No, we're on the back. We're the group that never got repaired, that didn't get the inheritance that other groups did. So we're okay with Team 2 being very vocal of protesting and calling accountability on that.
Right.
Right. Next is Team 3, which is our safety team. So this is our people who are in those arenas where it's all about public safety, police, firefighters, military, martial arts, unsolved cases, so like our detectives. So that's that group of people. So on every block, when they go through this list, they'll say, "Oh, my auntie is martial arts. Oh, my son is in the Navy," and that time next to it would tell you what time they get together, and we can link them with other people doing the same thing. All right. Any thoughts on that one?
Excellent.
Now, and when we talk about patrolling our neighborhood, so if something is happening in our zip codes and we need some aspect of safety, knowing your Team 3 on your block in your zip code helps, because these are the people who are trained from a safety perspective. So they should be the first ones we talking to when it's a rapist running loose in the neighborhood, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Team 4 is dealing with our students, our education. So you see there, ninth grade university, first grade university, 11th grade university, and that's because of the way we're structured, where every one of these grades have a certain 16 block area that's focused on all things dealing with that one grade, from math, reading, science, history. And so it's a big deal so that we can reinforce the education of our students if the CPS or if MPS in Milwaukee is not doing it, we are reinforcing what we want them to make sure they walk away with. What do you think about that?
I think that's excellent. I think that's
Um,
really good because I'm sorry.
no. We want to hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying because once again, for lack of knowledge, my people will perish.
Yep.
So to know how to connect and to see your people there is a really good thing, and it makes people feel good.
You feel more connected. My daughter's in ninth grade, so right there, who else is in ninth grade in Chicago, in Roseland? So that's a plus. Then we move over here. So this is construction, Team 5. So we already know in almost all our Black neighborhoods around the country, you got non-Black people fixing up street signs, all type of stuff, as if the locals don't matter. So here we have a list of who are our mechanics, who are our plumbers, bricklayers, carpenters, electricians, our seamsters, our landscapes. These are all use your hand skilled trades here. What do you think about that?
I absolutely love it. Now, that's the part I haven't really figured out. So, while we're here, what do you I really need to I think, oh my goodness. I guess I need to know how to this how do I want to say this?
We gonna go on the website because I know what
Okay.
you're talking about, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
show you
okay.
that. We're gonna do that next
Okay.
because the big question is how do I access this? How do I access the
Exactly.
people? So I'm gonna show you because there's two pathways. One, some people don't want their number out there publicly, and then some people do. So I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna show you both ways on each one of those. All right.
Okay.
So team 6 represents we call them MDAs, modern day abolitionists, people that know what's been done to black people is wrong, and they want to make it right. So they're not hiding and being quiet about it. So you see here, these are mainly white suburbs, some of the whitest suburbs in America. Winnetka, Kenilworth, they're like 99.8% white. You know what I mean? So by
Mm-hmm.
having them on a once a month meeting, it allows us to have a reason to interact with them. So like our brothers in Winnetka, the lawyers in Winnetka, when we have a conversation, they say, I want to do something about this violence, but I don't know where to start. Well, since you're a white lawyer in Winnetka, we go ahead, link you with our black young people in Inglewood that want to be lawyers. So that way you stay on your lawyer path, but now you're tapped into where you can add value at. You know what I mean? So it allows us to deal with the race in a way where it's really about tier 3 professions. What do you think about that?
I think that's excellent because that's once again connecting everybody. And sometimes when people are vetted already, you feel better about hiring them and asking them for different things. That is very important because as a businesswoman, that's basically what I do when I'm looking for a plumber or electrician. You got to call 3 different people and vet them.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Yes,
And whoever's referring them, that's their credibility. So if something go awry, they need to know so they can take them off the referral list or at least reduce them,
exactly.
you know. So yeah, that's a big deal. The networking is everything. Then team 7 is the food. And we know this is a big deal from the poisoning of the food, you name it, the prices, all of that. So trying to get to a place where we know who's growing what so that we can barter and support each other, but making sure that it's organic as possible. So you see those certain vegetables, you see beets, carrots, cabbage. Each one of those is in a 16 block area, though. That's what I got to emphasize. So the key is in that 16 block area dealing with corn. That matters. And I always like to tell black people, there's a corn YouTube channel. There's a corn news channel where all they talk about is corn. So like it's a big deal in the white community. So we want to make it a big deal in our community too. Thoughts on that one?
No, I think it's excellent once again because like I said, being a business person, having to vet and look for different things and different avenues is it's a lot of work. It's a
Now,
lot of work.
you see team 8 there is underneath it at the bottom there, say legal team 8.
Uh-huh.
So this is made up of our judges, lawyers, and politicians. So again, it's a set date and time set aside for each one of those subjects, and we network with those people in those arenas. So that's what we just went over. And what I'm gonna do here, this spindle here represents how the enemy won't be able to stop this going forward. In the past, with our superstar leaders like Dr. King, Malcolm X, all our leaders, by us being organized around leaders, it's easy to target the leader and take the leader out. So based on the legacy that they left us, we was able to create something that they can't stop no matter what. Matter of fact, the ones who will try to execute, they'll die before this dies, which is time. So based on this 30-day cycle, we call it the spindle, everything we have up here repeats every 30 days. And you can't stop time. So even if they wanted to stop all the plumbers, all the nurses, for one, you don't know where. You just know the date. So there's no place you can go and get them all. You just know the date, and you can't stop that date. And so that's what makes this potent, is because the spindle spins no matter what. When I'm dead and gone,
Awesome.
if the fourth Monday is carpentry day, side dead and gone, fourth Monday is still carpentry day. We just got to make sure the next generation know it and support that. And if we do that, we have sustainability forever. So
That's
that's what the
right.
spindle is. Let's go over to this. What this is, it looks like germs. See that?
Mm-hmm.
You're BW2. Those are codes inside there. So you know right off the bat that B is blue. So you know you one of those blue cells. So BW2 is connected to all those things we talked about: beauty supply stores, sales stores, cleaners, daycares, gas stations. So look at what life looks like for us as Black people when we get to walk around as we get people trained and they can give out that code, that sale, and infect people with layers of support, connections, because they're giving them the time when what they care about meets every 30 days. Can you see that? I mean, do you see how, so you're BW2, so you're one of them sales. If someone has a gas station, when they get that second Wednesday, they get on with you, you can link them with other gas stations because that's today. See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone becomes a walking resource because you can walk around and hand out these codes, which is time coded, which is unstoppable, and get people connected with other people in their zip code or globally that's doing the same thing. Okay. So now we can come out of this. And it's recorded, so that's the benefit. Now, what I want to do here now, I want to go to the website to answer your question. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go to the website. All right. Okay. It should be letting you see my screen. You can see my screen.
Yes. Well, yep.
All right. So this is www.National Block Club University. So this is the website, www.nationalblockclubuniversity. For some reason, it's not taking my update. I got to call Google GoDaddy about it, but it has last month's up there. So it's every July, it should be every August, which is Elected Officials Appreciation Month. But see those three lines up top there on the top left?
Wait a minute. I'm trying to type it in because I wanted to go on it too.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, that's why
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me know when you're in there.
is it a dash between national and university?
No, it's all spelled out though.
Okay.
And what I always do, I just go to Google and type it in because it'll take you
Yeah,
right
that's
to
where
it.
I'm at.
Oh, okay. Yeah. National Block Club University. Yeah.
Okay, I typed wrong.
Yeah. People say black, but it's block. So people,
Yeah.
we pro black, but it's the block by block.
Block Club University.
Yes.
I am on it.
So those three lines to the left there under right next to
I
national.
gotta take this call. I'm a mute though. Give me 1 second.
Yep. I'm gonna walk through it though. So you click on those three lines and it's gonna bring up literally almost 50 pages. So when you look at this can be overwhelming, which is why we really use the website as a storage facility, if you will. We store a lot of our documents and stuff on that. So I'm gonna walk you through it, and this is what we use it as, so we can walk people through finding what they're looking for. So Leader Rady was just asking, how did she get the phone numbers of the people she's trying to connect with? So here, the 7-day living habits, you see that listed here, safety education. So she's not worried about that right now. She's worried about getting the phone numbers of carpenters, bricklayers, and plumbers. So you see here, it says Team 5 Construction. So I'm going to click right there on Team 5 Construction. So when you click there, now it's going to take you to the brochures for these professions: mechanics, bricklayers, welders, electricians, roofers, carpenters, so forth, landscapers, painters, plumbers. And because this is there 24/7, you can get it all at whatever time. But I'm going to go on plumbers right now. So I'm going to click plumbers right here. They asked me if I want to download it again because I downloaded it so much. I'm going to say yes, but it won't ask you that unless you've been there more than once. Okay. Oh, you back? Ready?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I downloaded it. Okay. I'm going to skip that one because they asked me to download again. I'm going to go to electrician because that's what you're looking for. All right. There we go. So this is what it looks like. Let me explain this on the right side first. So here, this is their brochure. So this brochure it's the topic tells you what's inside it, which is all electricians or HVAC personnel. It tells you when they meet inside the color box there every fourth Monday at 2 o'clock. You see that in the green box there underneath the logo?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what you want to know because in this case, Ray, you need one right away. So you'll call me directly for that. But if you
Okay.
wanted to, let's just say, for instance, you was doing something that had not a time constraint, you would just say, I'll wait till the fourth Monday so I can select which electrician I want to work with, not just wait for Sai to send me somebody. So just know the
Okay.
date gives you flexibility of knowing when you can kind of meet with them. Now, if you come back up above the logo, it'll tell you what grade the electricians are linked to. So you see support right underneath. You see where it say team 5 of 8, and then over it says supports 11 graders. You see
Uh-huh.
that? And the
Uh-huh.
HVAC people, they support 10th graders. So now when you do business with the electrician, if he is not supporting 11th graders, that will impact us referring him because we believe in reciprocation. It shouldn't be a one-way support system. So just know every profession, you can see what grade they're linked to right next to that. Any thoughts on this page before we go over to the next one?
Nope, loving it. Go ahead.
Now, here we go with the actual contact information. So um, just so you know, West Side electricians and HVAC personnel, we keep this information stored on 51st to 54th and Woods. That area is the citywide headquarters for all electricians in the city. So those particular blocks, Woods and Hermitage, we gave them the burden of keeping up with the list of all West Side electricians and HVAC. Them same blocks, 51st to 54th, Hermitage, but Paulina keep the list of all the South Side electricians and HVAC. And then the
Oh,
same
okay.
blocks, 51st and 54th, Marshfield and Ashland, they keep the east side. So you east side, so you're blue.
Mm-hmm.
So they keep that list. Now, like I said, if our electricians don't mind putting their phone number out there, we would have put it right there on there.
Oh,
But
okay.
if they're private or they don't have their own actual company with a storefront brick and mortar, then they might not want their personal cell phones out there, which is the case with this group. So you have to call me in order to get access to them. But at least you can see right off the bat, you're looking at E Black and K Kelly. You might not
Mm-hmm.
like them. They might not say what you want. So you might come back say, "Si, give me Jones and Blake because Kelly and Black ain't acting right." You
Okay.
see how that works? So
Uh-huh.
you're seeing our network. And if you got an electrician and they not on the list, this is why we say name your four, because we want to get them on the list. Do that make sense?
Yes, yes.
So I want to show you one where we actually have a phone number so you can see. Let's go to mechanics. No, we don't have the phone numbers on that. We got to have a conversation with our, there we go. So this landscape is here. So right here, we do not gatekeep while it's landscape. That's the address and their phone number. So unless they don't want their information out there like that, we'll just put their village number and just say contact us.
Gotcha.
So this is on the website 24/7. So you don't have to
Okay.
wait on us or nothing like that. And it lists all the teams. So if you want a lawyer, you go to team 8. Um, that's some of the children mock trials, but they go to lawyer brochure right there. If you click on there, you can see the lawyers. They're my children in St. Louis from Chicago playing like they in the judge seat and lawyers. And there's some of you probably know Rose Joshua, Jeanette Foreman, Ted London. So those are some of the East Side lawyers.
Yeah, and I need to definitely I need this because I'm moving forward with my project.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the point here is it's a lot of information. If you're in a different state, you can click on one of those states and see what's happening that way as well. Um, I want to highlight one other thing
I
here.
just
This is from,
give
huh?
me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Did
Oh
you
yeah,
not?
yeah.
No, okay.
We're
No,
recording.
I have the right. Oh, I have someone here working. I might have to jump off. Just want to let you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. You told me. So
Okay.
what this is, just so people know what the T formation is. This is where you can go and meet people in your neighborhood. So it's right there. See where it say T formation, 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 7 p.m. This is the 7 p.m. call. So when you go here, you'll click on this, and then you need to know the code. You're BW2. So we're going to go to BW2. See it there?
Uh-huh.
So we're going to click on BW2 right there, T formation. So now when you open this up, let's walk through this so you'll know what this is. This is zip code 60619. And these are real people names in here. So the first part of this T goes left and right. So none of the 7 daily living habits, Sunday, family day, Monday, safety day. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's the habits that we're promoting worldwide. Right. That line underneath, the long linear line that makes it a T, is those 8 teams that we kind of went over, teams 1 through 8. Now, the key is to look to the left and right on team 1. So if you go to the left on team 1, you see A through E last names, or you see A through E, those are people's last names.
Okay.
And if you look all the way at the bottom of A through E, it'll tell you when they're on duty, which is January and July, every 6 months,
Okay.
January and July. So this will tell you who in particular, like if we had to have someone do free plumbing work, it would
Mm-hmm.
be F through K, because this is their 6 month time. So we, hey man, we don't bug you about this all the time, but we need you this time. So that's just knowing how to use the 6 month rotation to kind of know who you ideally would be talking to.
Okay.
So when you look at that left and right, you can tell for the whole year who is on duty and when by looking at the bottom. And then you can go to the protest people, the accountability, you can go to the safety people, you can go to the education people, the construction people. So this is for all 20 Black zip codes. It's already listed with people, and we want to constantly update it with new people.
Okay.
All right, so that's it for the website, unless you have any other questions. But this is tomorrow, every day. This is constant every day.
No, I'm going to explore it some more. I just got a lot going on today, but I'm definitely
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
be exploring it some more. And I definitely just signed up too.
Let's close this out. Perfect. So
Okay.
that's the key. And I just want people to know, um, you raised the question. We don't promote, um, we don't like text a lot when we remind people a lot. That's not to say down the line we won't, but that's just where we are right now due to staffing. But as we
Okay.
get things more stabilized, it will be more communication to alert people. So right now, only the people who kind of remember gets on. So
Okay.
that's it. All right. So we're going to conclude here. Brother Seymour, did you have any questions, any thoughts on what we talked about?
No, sir. I was enjoying the meeting. Can
All
you hear
right.
me?
No, that's good. And I think the next steps would be
And I wanna say greetings to you
yes.
both. I'm sorry I came in the room and you were speaking, so I didn't want to, interrupt you from your presentation. But how you doing? Peace be with you, and also with you, Miss Raggy. Did I?
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
I
Thank
hope
you.
I said your name correctly.
It's
It's
Rady.
like Ray, yeah, Ray, but it's not spelled that way. But Ray D, that's how I remember is Ray.
Okay, Miss Ray, let me stand corrected.
Thank you.
Now, but you want to introduce yourself that way Ray would know, because you kind of heard her speak. But yeah, if you don't mind, what your name, what you do, and where you from.
Well, my name is Chris Moore. I'm actually from Chicago, 60628, the Roseland area. Right now, we are putting forth the Morris USA project, which is basically about building businesses and businesses working together to create distribution channels for minority communities, if you will.
Mhm. And Darrell Black is definitely someone I'm gonna make sure you get connected with. I thought he would have jumped on. I sent him a text because I wanted to make sure he got on, but he didn't get on. Next Wednesday is his day, but I try to get us connected before that. Brady,
Okay.
you
And
probably should talk to him about your invention too, just so that he know. I can give your number to him if you're okay with that.
yes, actually, just to let you know, I am an inventor. I'm a real estate broker by trade. That's how I came up with my invention. But I have a U.S. patent for a multiple cell phone and small electronic device holder that can be worn 5 different ways.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. We need that.
Yeah, really. And on it's a pouch and it consists of 2 straps. Inside the pouch are 3 pockets. 2 of the pockets were designated for the straps when not in use, but basically you don't have to put them in there. And the center pocket was designated for your wallet, cash, credit card, ID, and things like that. So I generally wear it as a crossbody, and then I put other stuff in the pockets, like keeping up with my key fob. Very hard to keep up with. And so that stays in that pouch. So I never have to look for it.
Well, I can't wait to see the product once it's all together. I'm sure it's going to make you a millionaire and definitely bring some business back into our communities.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm looking for sewers right now in our community, and that's who I'm focusing on to sew this product for me. And I want to reached out to a few politicians, a distribution center as well. So are you all doing anything in regards to a distribution center or a hub or anything?
Well, what we're actually doing is we're going to group buy products so that we can deal with pricing a little bit better. Right now,
Okay.
as you know, pricing for everything is out of control, and that's due to,
Yes.
again, the way that products are distributed across America. So we want to actually play a part in bringing those prices down and making things more affordable inside of the community, while also stimulating job creation, right? Because businesses
Excellent.
sell products, and by them selling more products, of course, they need more employees. Those more employees are more jobs inside of the community.
Excellent. Excellent.
Now, Chris,
Awesome.
you mind? How do people connect with you? What's the best method for those who might watch this video later?
Right now, you can reach me on our Facebook page. As of Monday, we will be releasing our website, which will be morrisusa.org. But right now, it's still in a construction phase.
Yeah.
So the best way would be to reach us on our Facebook page, which is also Morris USA.
What is it again?
Morris USA. That would be MAURUS USA.
MAURUS.
Yes, yes, ma'am. USA.
Okay. Is that space USA?
It doesn't matter, but yeah, it is a space
I
when you
see.
actually
Got
write
it.
it out.
Okay. No, I'm online, and I'm getting ready to follow you right now. That's why I was asking.
Well, I
She
appreciate that.
Brady is always on it, man. So you say it, she go look it up and verify it. So that's a beautiful thing. Excellent.
Right,
All
and
right.
I
Well,
don't want to. Right, and I don't like to forget either. So I like to follow, what's out there. So yeah, I'm following you all now, just to let you know.
excellent. All right. So that's it, you guys. So next week, the Real Black on 7 o'clock, the third Wednesday. And I appreciate you guys watching. Whatever you do, please know that collectively, that's how we're going to get things done in the